Throughout humanity, select individuals have taken it upon themselves to lead the world in the development of technology, with hopes of benefiting the world. These innovators set out to reform the way the world works in one way or another. People like Steve Jobs, who was a major influence in the creation and direction of handheld devices that are now common tools to most developed countries, or Jeff Bezos, who has completely changed the way people purchase things on a daily basis. Today, we will have the honor of hearing from a man who has only just begun a similar revolution, in not only the automobile industry, but also space travel. Elon Musk will be giving a speech tonight, but before he comes up, I would like to briefly introduce him to the audience. As the Biography.com editors lay out in their article, Elon Musk Biography, published by A&E Television Networks, Mr. Musk was born June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa. As a child, his curious and inventive business mind was obvious, as at the age of 12, he had already taught himself to program and had sold his own software, a game titled Blaster. After graduating, he would continue his education briefly in Canada before moving to America and attending the University of Pennsylvania and Stanford. Throughout this time, he would study a variety of physics, economics, and business. Years later, Musk would mature into a true entrepreneur with his founding of SpaceX in 2002 and Tesla Incorporated the following year. Especially within the last 10 years, Tesla has fought their way into a prominent spot in the crowded automobile scene due to their cutting-edge technology that challenges the norms of traditional cars. For example, all Teslas replace gas tanks with a battery and an internal combustion engine with an electric engine. Obviously, battery-powered cars have been produced and sold by some of the larger names in the industry, but none have been able to combine the power and collection of accessories into a single vehicle better than Tesla, thus leaving them as the leaders of the luxury electric market. But making more safe and efficient cars isn't the only goal of Musk and his co-workers at Tesla. As they mentioned in their About section of their website, Tesla builds not only all-electric vehicles, but also infinitely scalable, clean energy generation and storage products. Tesla believes the faster the world stops relying on fossil fuels and moves to a zero-emission future, the better. At a point in history when we've only recently begun to understand the true negative effects of our actions regarding the climate warming, it is calming to know someone at the top is actively trying to bring this in a safer direction. In fact, Tesla is actively trying to produce more affordable models to open up their market to the common family who wants to play a part in helping the world. Another inventive service Mr. Musk has been trying to make possible throughout his life is the ability for affordable commercial space travel. As Joey Roulette mentioned in his article published by The Verge, Elon Musk's SpaceX is planning to send its first all-civilian crew to space at the end of 2021. Musk himself described this feat as an, quote, an important milestone towards enabling access to space for everyone, to reporters during the reveal of the mission. And of course, this task serves as a smaller goal in Elon's larger vision of eventually putting a human colony on Mars. Just as he did with the design of Tesla, the rockets used by SpaceX are much more advanced than typical missiles, including the extensive research being put into how to create reusable and self-driving missiles. SpaceX is trying to open the door of intergalactic travel in the same way that affordable airplane tickets open the world to international travel. To conclude my introduction, you learned about two of Mr. Musk's innovative companies that are making strides to better the world. The work and research being put into these projects will not only change the world, but may open the door to a new one. Now please welcome to the stand, entrepreneur and inventor, Elon Musk.